Fifth grade, chapter 5, lesson 6, divide decimals. When you multiply both the divisor and the dividend by the same power of 10, the quotient stays the same. So for example, they took 6 divided by 3 equals 2, and then, or they got 2. 60 divided by 30 equals 2. 600 divided by 300 equals 2. Basically, the zeros are canceling each other out. 120 divided by 30 equals 4, because once again, the zeros cancel each other out. 12 divided by 3 equals 4, and then 1 and 2 tenths divided by 3 tenths. Basically, they both have one decimal, so that would be 4 as well. Unlock the problem. Matthew has 72 cents. He wants to buy stickers that cost 8 cents each. How many stickers can he buy? So first of all, they multiplied 72 hundredths times 100, and then they multiplied 8 hundredths times 100. So what did they multiply each one by? 100. So 72 divided by 8 is 9. So that would be up here as well. So Matthew can buy 9 stickers. Explain how you know that the quotient 72 hundredths divided by 8 hundredths is equal to the quotient 72 divided by 9. So we multiplied both the divisor and the dividend by 100. So the quotients are equal. Divide 56 hundredths divided by 7 tenths. So multiply the divisor by the power of 10 to make it a whole number, and multiply the dividend by the same power of 10. So basically, you can only multiply by your least amount, right? You can't do 100 on both, right? You can only do tenths. So 7 tenths we multiply times 10 equals 7. And then 56 hundredths times 10 equals 5 and 6 tenths. So on each one they moved it over once, but right now we need to bring our decimal straight up. 7 can't go into 5, so it would be 0. 7 into 56 is, so our answer is 8 tenths. Example, Sherry hikes on the Pacific Coast Trail. She plans to hike 3 72 hundredths miles. If she hikes at an average speed of 1 2/10 miles per hour, how long will she hike? So they want an estimate. So we would round 3 72 hundredths to what, guys? 4. And then 4 divided by what would 1 2/10 be rounded to? 1. So 4 divided by 1 is 4. Then it says multiply the divisor by a power of 10 to make it a whole number. Then multiply the dividend by the same power of 10. So 1 2/10 we multiply by what? 10. And we get what? 12. And then 3 72 hundredths we have to multiply by the same power of 10. So it would be 10. Sorry. Then we'd have 2 tenths. Okay. Step 2, write the decimal point in the quotient above the decimal point in the new dividend. So once again, you bring your decimal straight up. So all we're doing here is placing the decimal. So it would be straight up. So now we know that we are dividing 37 2/10 divided by 12. So I bring my decimal straight up again. How many times does 12 go into 37? 3 times. 3 times 12 is 36. 37 minus 36 is 1. Bring down our 2. 12 into 12 is 1. 1 times 12 is 12. And then we have how many left over? 0. So our answer is, so Sherry will hike 3 1/10 hours. Describe what happens to the decimal point in the divisor and in the dividend when you multiply by 10. Which way do we move the decimal, guys? We move the decimal to the right. how many places? 1, 2, 5. Move the decimal to the right 1 place. Explain how you could have used the estimate to place the decimal. So basically, we knew that we would need to have a number close to what, guys?
4.
Close to 4, right? So we knew that we'd only need 1 place value for whole, right? Okay. We knew we would only have a 1 place and no tens. Divide, check your answer. So, what are we going to do here, guys? Do we bring our decimal straight up? Yep. Does 14 go into 1? No. So 14 into 9 is?
14 into
Yep, into 19 is?
4.
So minus 14. 5, bring down your 6. How many times does 14 go into 56?
4.
4 times. So, basically, when we did this, we could have moved our decimal over in each one how many places to get whole numbers? Twice, so that would be a power of 100, right? So if we took this times 14, technically we needed to move our decimal over twice, right? So would our decimal really be right there? No, it'd actually be over here. So times 14. So 4 times 4 is 16. Carry the 1. 4 times 1 is
4.
plus 1 is
5.
cross off my little 1. Cross off my 4. Put a
0.
0. 4 times 1 is
1.
1 times 1 is
1.
then add it. 6, 9, 1, and bring over my decimal 2 places. So is 14 the correct answer? Yes. Share and show. Copy and complete the pattern. So they said 45 divided by 9 is 5. Then they want 4 and 5 tenths divided by something equals 5. Now in this case, what did we learn the other day? When you're multiplying, you move to the right. When you divide, you move to the left. So we would have what? Instead of 9, we'd have 9 tenths. Okay? Now, once again, we're dividing again. So, we would need to move it over how many places? Twice. So, it would be 45 hundredths divided by 9 hundredths equals 5. Okay, 175 divided by 25 is 7. Then they said 17 and 5 tenths divided by
2 and 5 tenths.
2 and 5 tenths equals 7. Then, once again, they have 2 decimal places there, so we need 2 decimal places in 175, right? So what would that be?
175
Divided by 25 hundredths. 164 divided by 2 is
82.
82. And then 16 and 4 tenths divided by what?
2 tenths.
2 tenths, because we need another decimal place, just 1, equals 82. So then we have 2 hundredths. So how many decimal places do we need in 164? 2. So it would be 1 and
64 hundredths.
Okay. All right. So we have 9 and 6 tenths divided by 1 and 6 tenths. So how many places do we need to move our decimal over? Once to the right and then once to the right again, so we bring it straight up right here. So how many times does 16 go into 96? 6 times. 6 times 16 is 96. And then we don't have anything left over, so our answer is 6. 3/10. So 2400 divided by 3/10. How many places do we need to move our decimal over? Once. So what we do in the divisor, we do in the dividend, and then I bring my decimal straight up. So how many times does 3 go into 2?
0 times.
0 times. How many times does 3 go into 24?
8 times.
8 times. 8 times 3 is?
24.
And I have nothing left over, so my answer is?
8 tenths.
And once again, guys, you will have it to where you have nothing left over again on this lesson. Okay? Someday you'll have it more, but on these, no. Alright, so this time we actually have to put it in the house. So 3 and 45/100 divided by 1 and 5/10. How many places am I moving my decimal over?
1.
Once. What I do on the 1, I do on the
Other.
other, and then I bring my decimal straight up. How many times does 15 go into 34?
Twice.
15 times 2 is
30.
30. 4, bring down my
5.
5. How many times does 15 go into 45?
3.
3 times. 3 times 15 is
45.
45, and I have nothing left over, so my answer is
2 and 3 tenths.
2 and 3/10. Okay. 13 and 2/10, how many divided by 6/10? How many places do I move my decimal over? 1. And then I move it over once over here, and I bring my decimal straight up. So how many times does 6 go into 13? 2 times. 2 times 6 is 12. 1, bring down my 2. How many times does 6 go into 12? Twice. 6 times 2 is,
12.
and then I have nothing left over, so my answer is
22.